Ayo, what's good? So this is my prediction video for Adrien Broner versus Shawn Porter, which is gonna happen tomorrow night on PBC on NBC. I already said my disappointment on Roberto Garcia for missing weight, and Errol Spence gonna fight some guy. I think his name's Leo Greco or something like that. Today were the weigh-ins. They've both been made weight. Shawn Porter weighed 144 on the spot, right on the dot, and Adrien Broner weighed, I believe it was something like 143.6, something like that. But good news is they both made weight, and the fight is on. And yeah, so I want to say that I do not like the catch weight, and I haven't said much about this fight. I do like it. I do like the matchup, but I do not like the catch weight, man. It just seems like some guy always needs an advantage to fight another guy, man. On Broner, you were champion at welterweight. You were world champion at welterweight, and now you're demanding Shawn Porter to come down to weight. And then I heard some stuff about his gloves, how Shawn Porter lost his gloves after the media day, and how Broner wanted him to use 10-ounce gloves. Man, how much an advantage do you need? Luckily, there's no rehydration clause, and there's no 10-ounce gloves for Shawn Porter. But this just screams like you're not confident in your own ability to beat him. Maybe you are, but it just doesn't help your self-image, man. Even like with Mayweather with Maidana, let him use the Everlast MX. Let him use those gloves. You can beat him anyway, right? Why does it matter? Why do you want to seek every single advantage? You want to pick your own ref. You want to pick what weight this guy comes from. Man, you're not even that big of a superstar that you think you are, and you're demanding a catch weight. Man. Okay, now that I got that little rant out of the way, let's make this prediction. If the catch weight does not affect Porter, see, there I go again with the catch weight. But if you don't want me to talk about it, don't do it. Don't make it, because that's all I'm gonna talk about. That's all that's been talked about in this promotion. But if the weight does not affect Adrien Broner, I mean Shawn Porter, because he's a big dude. He debuted at 165. His opponent weighed 170. So he's fought that's super middleweight. He's fought at super middleweight. He's never fought below the welterweight limit. So if that does not affect him, it looks like he's good, like he's healthy. I expect Shawn Porter to win. I am very surprised at all the people that are picking Adrien Broner. And no disrespect to anybody else. You could all have your opinions, but it's just very surprising. On the ringtv.com poll, most people were picking Adrien Broner, and I've seen some bigger channels that I usually agree with that are picking Broner. And, it's all good. It's an even matchup. They're both young stars. They both only have one loss. But I expect this fight to go a little bit like Broner's first loss, which is only like 3 fights. He's fought Carlos Molina, Emmanuel Taylor, and John Molina. Okay. He's just 3 fights removed. And Porter lost to one of the best welterweights in the world today, the IBF world champion. He was a big welterweight who had the power and the strength to keep him off and kept holding him throughout the fight. But he had the power to do that. I do not believe Adrien Broner has the power to do that. And I made this prediction because I picked Maidana to beat Broner. But I can't say that I did because I didn't make a video. I can't say, hey, see, Broner's the hype job. I wasn't making videos then. So I want to make this now. So when Porter wins, I'll be there. I'll be riding with my boy Porter, even if he loses. I said after the Brook fight, I still ride with Shawn Porter. Team Porter all the way. I'm gonna still ride with Porter, but I do not expect him to lose tonight. His pressure and his wild shots, believe it or not, some of you are downing him for his wild shots. That's what's gonna help him today. His power. He's a big dude. He's gonna rough Broner up. He's gonna back him up. Broner does not have the footwork. He might, but he doesn't use it. He used it against John Molina, who's extremely slow. Shawn Porter is an athletic man, and he could box. He's not always wild. I mean, he doesn't even have that many knockouts. You guys swear he's like a Ruslan Provodnikov, who's always looking for the knockouts, and he always has his head forward. He could. I mean, he's a bit wild, and he fights forward, but he's nowhere near as wild as like a Provodnikov, who constantly loses. He would have lost to Devin Alexander if that was the case, which he kept jabbing and jabbing and then coming in, but he would come in, throw a combination, then come out with Devin Alexander. That's what he'd do. He fought a very intelligent fight against Devin Alexander. And that's what I expect to happen tomorrow. To fight an intelligent fight and to rough up Adrien Broner, to hit him with hard right hooks, with hard left hooks, to rough him up on the inside with some body shots, with uppercuts, smother his shots like he did with Paulie Malignaggi. Even if he doesn't hit him clean with his fist, he's gonna hit him with like his forearm and with his arm, Even if Adrien Broner tries to fight him and tries to clinch him, he's gonna try to fight his way out. And a little bit depends on the referee if they're gonna let Adrien Broner, if they're gonna let Shawn Porter even fight on the inside. That's a shame. Like, a lot of these referees, they don't even allow inside game. What happened to like the great inside fights of Joe Frazier or Roberto Duran? Those guys wouldn't even have been able to compete because the referee wouldn't let him. Like, Duran wouldn't even be able to hit Floyd Mayweather because Kenny Bayless would not allow it. Is that another advantage for Team Heyman, for the boys, that he rides with? So it all points to Adrien Broner. Even probably the judges, are probably gonna go with Adrien Broner, give him credit for stuff he didn't do. But I expect a bit of a Maidana style beatdown. Maybe not in that fashion, because I do believe Adrien Broner has learned a little bit from his mistakes, I hope. But I expect Broner to win. Shawn Porter to win, who I'm riding to until the end of his career. I'll tell you guys that. I'm Team Porter until he retires. I think he's the truth. I think he's a superstar. He could be a future superstar. He reminds me a lot of Shane Mosley. His fighting style and his short stockiness, and how he throws that little range finder jab, and he throws it on top or in the bottom, and then he comes off with that hard right, overhand right over it, and then he comes in, molds the guy. He reminds me of Shane Mosley. Coach, he does not remind me of Mike Tyson. No, he does not. But he reminds me of Shane Mosley. Anyway, this was my prediction. Shawn Porter by unanimous decision. If the judges get it right, please judges, get it right. So, what are your thoughts on this fight, guys? After my mini rant prediction, thanks for watching. Please give me your thoughts. Who are you picking? And don't forget to subscribe. Peace.